Hello, did you know that there are cats in Destiny 2? I'm sure most of you guys are aware, as it seems to be pretty common knowledge. Whether it was as a companion during your workout the Shaxx mixtape, or a passing meow as you were fighting for your life in the Crucible. Many of us have encountered these furry feline friends out in the wild. But have you ever sat down and thought about just how many of them could be found in the world of Destiny? I have, and let me show you just how many kitties are out there. I thought I'd start with the cats that stuck around with the humans. Lore-wise, cats have presumably been around humanity predating the Golden Age, somehow surviving the devastating collapse. Although civilization has dwindled, you can find most of these live cats in or near humanity's remaining settlements. Let's start with the settlement of the densest population, the last city, specifically the tower that overlooks the city. There can be 5 total cats found in the tower, although only 3 can be found at any given time. Starting from the tower landing zone, the first can be found down in Zavala's office. It'll be on the top shelf of the wall on the right side from the entrance. The next cat you can find is on the way to the Bazaar load zone. If you take a right to the hallway just before the stairs, you can find a cat perched in the window just around the corner, staring at the tree. Just like with most of the live cats, it'll jump down behind the wall when approached, but if you wait long enough, it will return to grooming itself. Fun fact, from what I found, this window looks to be where the speaker's private quarters would have been after the reconstruction of the new tower. Once you're in the bazaar, head up to Hawthorne's vendor spot. From there you can get up to the second story walkway, where you'll find the third cat sitting on the edge of a wall. You can actually get up next to the cat with precise jumping, and you can see that when a cat jumps down, it actually just disappears into nothing until its return. The other 2 cats in the tower can only be viewed during the in-game Halloween event called the Festival of the Lost. During that time, 2 spookily decorated trees will be at the tower, and if you climb to the top of both, you'll find a little black cat on each one. The first tree is next to Eva, the event vendor, and the other tree is located near Ikora, the bazaar. Both trees have planks to step on, but the jumping can still be a little tricky. Fortunately, these cats don't disappear when approached, so you can hang out with these little black cats all Halloween long. In a little offset section of the tower, the Hall of Champions, there could be 6 total cats found. This time, these cats don't run away if you come near them. There are only 3 cats visible at a time, and both the location and the breed randomized each time you would load into the hall. It's unfortunate that this limited time social space was removed for the final shape. Starting from the Hall of Champions spawn spot, if you look directly to your left, you'll see what looks like some red leather furniture. On the chair furthest from you will be the first cat. Continuing forward to meet up with Lord Shaxx, you'll find a small storage area underneath where he and R-Site 9940 would be standing. Crawl through the crawl space and you'll find the second cat sitting with the remains of a broken ghost shell. After you interact with Shaxx, take a look around the back of the super black containment and you'll find a third cat looking at the glass with its mighty mug. Working backwards from the spawn, go through the vent to get to the fan room. In there, you'll find 2 more cats. One to the right, sitting atop a ledge looking down at you, and the other just to the left of you, sitting amongst a pile of old ghost shells. Continuing backwards into the back storage rooms, you'll find one room where decorations from all the seasonal events are stored. When you walk in, you'll find the 6th cat perched on the top shelf by the hedges and sunflowers. The next area we'll look for the cats at is in the Crucible, specifically the Widow's Court map in the EDZ. There are 5 cats found on the map, mainly hanging around the church. I've seen speculation about there being potentially 12 total cats out there, but I wasn't able to confirm this for myself. Starting at the sea capture zone in the church, you'll find 2 cats right outside the building by the water. Going down the steps on the right, you'll find the third cat sitting on the front window of the red truck by the shore. The 4th cat is close by in the front window of the rusted truck down the street. Continuing up towards the A capture zone, you'll notice an apartment building in the courtyard. If you look up at the windows of the first story, you'll see the fifth cat just perched on the ledge, overlooking the battlefield. Having one more before we leave Earth, this one was able to be found during the solstice event. This strange cat statue could be found hidden under the abandoned tunnels of the EAZ. At one point, you're able to interact with the cat statue for a triumph. As of Solstice 2022, this little cliffside trek is no longer accessible as the kill barrier was raised to only a few feet below the surface of the main island. So because I couldn't check it out for myself, here's Froggy, famous for his D2 oops. Link to the full videos in the description. These next locations are a little ways away from civilization, but we all know how cats just love to be explorers. Taking a visit to the moon, let's go down into the Seraph bunker at Archer's Line. Right before you enter the room where we defend our ghost in Season of the Seraph, we pass through a hallway where you can spot a live cat. Just like in the tower, this cat also leaves when approached. At this time, you can only access the bunkers through the Strike playlist. I only found a cat in the Moon Heist battleground, but there may be one in the EDZ version as well. You can also see that a cat was present when the Seraph bunkers were previously accessible in the Season of the Worthy. Staying within Archer's Line, we can head over to the K1 Logistics Lost Sector. Before leaving the Lost Sector, you'll find a nightmare cat just chilling with one of the moon rabbits in the room behind the chest. Now for arguably the most well-known cats within the game, the Dreaming City cats. I won't go into much detail for the locations of the cats in the Dreaming City, as those have already been covered extensively by others in what are probably more thorough guides, but I'd still like to show them all to you. First, we'll start with the famous cat statues. There are 9 statues to find all over the Dreaming City, with 9 being a reference to a cat's 9 lives. You have to present a gift to each one of them in order to complete a triumph. A small gift is a quest item you can obtain by completing activities around the Dreaming City. If you notice, the item description says the gift smells faintly of mint. Well, what smells minty? Mint, obviously, but so do a number of other herbs that are in the same family. And what's in the same family as mint? Catnip. These little gift symbols are catnip. After finding all the cat statues, you get the Ennead emblem, which features a starry cat. The word Ennead is defined as a group of 9 and is typically used in reference to deities, fitting for the seemingly cat-worshipping Awoken. As you can see, now we've moved on to the new 15 starcats added in Season of the Wish. Just like the cat statues, these starry cats were hiding all over the Dreaming City, including within some of the limited time seasonal activities. That is why, sadly, you cannot find the starcats anymore. You only needed 14 cats found to complete the Queen's Visitor's Triumph for the ghost shell. I'm fairly certain the 15th cat is an allusion to the ever-elusive 15th wish. In the Triumphs page, only the first 14 cats are visible, until you found a secret 15th cat in the Black Garden. Similarly, we only knew of 14 wishes we could enter into the wish wall until we discovered the 15th wish at the end of the Season of the Wish. One more animated kitty I'd like to point out is the hologram cat found in the Hall of Heroes on Neptune. Whether you want to count this as a live cat or not is up to you, but it is still a cat that reacts to you getting close, just like the ones on Earth. You can find the hologram cat sitting on the ledge of this plant centerpiece. Before we end this here, I wanted to make a quick honorable mention of some kitty cat accessories. The rare but beloved 9 Lives ghost shell was an exotic shell made available during Festival of the Lost. It meows every time you pull it out. And the Halted Oblivion Sparrow is a glittering frozen broomstick that features a spooky cat, also from Festival of the Lost. There may be more kitty cat accessories that I'm unaware of, so if I forgot any that you know about, just fill me in down in the comments. That goes for any of the furry feline friends too that I might have missed. Let me know. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. Shout out to my friends and to these fellow creators for helping me out. Their links will be down below. Bye!